Hi everyone, today I'm back with a new video. I know it's been a little while, and I'd just like to wish you all a happy 2020, and I'd like to say I'm sorry because I was away from YouTube for around 4 months because I was trying to focus on my schoolwork, which really paid off. I got a 3.9 GPA, and hopefully from now on I'll be posting more videos, but if I go MIA for a little while, you'll know why. I'll be focusing on school again. So today I'm gonna do a Meet the Artist 2020 edition so that you get to know a little bit about me. This was kind of spur of the moment, and I had already inked myself when I started recording, and then I just got a new camera. It's a Nikon D3500, and I really like the quality that it has, so I pulled that out. I got a legitimate tripod now, so nothing malfunctioned on me. And then the only problem was that I filmed in it was dark outside, so I had to deal with indoor lighting, but it's okay. It still looks fine, and I tried to correct it in Premiere Pro as much as I could. But this piece was a lot of fun. I recently got Micron PN nibs, and they're really interesting because I usually just push down way too hard on my 05s and my 08s, and they just go all the way, the nib goes all the way inside of the tip thing, I don't know, and then it dries out, and I don't really like that. And the PN nibs seems different, I feel like I could put a little bit more pressure on it, but yeah, I've been really having fun with using those ink colors that I bought. It's a pink Micron PN pen and a purple Micron PN pen. And I had a hard time coming up with my dislikes, so that's why I stopped recording, and then I just took a minute to think about it, and then I put the recording back on. So then I came back, I inked that, and then I started thinking about supplies that I use often. So right now, I've been really focused on using alcohol markers and watercolors. My go-to watercolor paper is Canson XL watercolor paper, and my go-to marker paper right now is the XL Canson mixed media paper. I love that paper. It's so versatile, and if you get it in sketchbook form, there's 60 pages that you can use to just mess around and not feel like you're wasting your thick watercolor paper. And then of course I use Ohuhu markers. I've been trying to upgrade to Copics because my skin tones are in my Ohuhu 80 set are starting to dry out since I've had it for a while now. And I don't know, one day they're just kind of expensive, and I don't know if I want to splurge yet. And then for my watercolors, I have my go-to Winsor Newton Compton set, which I've had for a while now, maybe 2 years, almost 3. And then I recently just got the Kuretake Gonzai Tombi set, which is really fun to use. It's really different. It's more like a gouache, but I really enjoy it because it's super vibrant and it can create some really nice colors. And then some of my other supplies are my AirPods. I'm always watching something when I'm drawing or listening to something. For this piece, I was watching Madoka Magica, so I was kind of shaking a little bit. It was crazy. If you haven't watched Madoka Magica, go watch it. It's only 12 episodes. It's worth it. It's really funny. And then once again, for my camera, it's a Nikon D3500 if you were interested in it. It's from what I know from this past week, it's really good quality for a introductory DSLR. I recommend it a lot. And then going into the likes, I like anime. I really like space and its aesthetic. I've always liked NASA. I recently got really into magical girls. I really like Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor Sakura, Madoka Magica, and I'm looking for more magical girl anime. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know in the comments. I would be very interested in knowing of good magical girl animes. And then of course, I love art. I'm going to school for graphic design, and I recently went to watch Rise of Skywalker, and I loved it. I know people did not like it, and that is okay because I really liked it. And I've been like a fan since my freshman year of high school when The Force Awakens came out. So I was really satisfied with the movie. I recommend that you go watch it. It's so good. You will not regret it. And then I love coffee. I'm always drinking coffee. If it's not coffee at home, it's a Starbucks or a Coffee Bean. And my favorite drink in the holiday season, which might be going away soon, is the caramel brulee latte. If you get the chance to try it, I recommend it. It is so good. It's like, it has an edge on the caramel, unlike the regular caramel coffee. It's so good. And then, sorry, I'm sick. I'm very sorry. And then I really like dogs. I didn't really like dogs before, but then we got my little puppy. He's a golden retriever about a year and a half ago, and he just like stole my heart and my family's heart. So I love dogs. And yeah, that's it for the likes. And for the dislikes, I put that I hate bugs. I hate bugs. They are so scary, and I especially hate like cockroaches. They just scare the crap out of me for no reason. And then I put that I hate pastels. I actually do hate pastels, but more like oil pastels. In my senior year art class, we used new pastels, and they were kind of a step up, but I still don't like the chalkiness of it. Oh, and I'd like to apologize if you see a little bit of choppiness in the video. This was my first time using Premiere Pro, and I'm getting used to it. I'm sorry. Going on the dislikes, I hate drama. I don't like YouTube drama. I don't like watching stuff like that. I don't know, like people getting into scandals. It's just so irritating. And then real life drama too. But I never get into real life drama, or I rarely do it, at least. I also put that I hate sitting in traffic, because it's true. Every time I'd get out of my 5:30 class at school, I would dread getting into my car and driving home, because it was like half an hour longer than what it takes me to get home. So it was just kind of irritating. So I don't like traffic. And then the last ones are kind of petty, but like my hands are always dry, so I always get hangnails, and it always gets caught on stuff, and my fingers are always bleeding. So that's really annoying. Talking about the art piece a little bit more, I have some Winsor Newton gouache that I bought at Michael's on discount, and I really like it. It's I think it's the series 1, so it's like the lower grade gouache, but I really like it anyway. Like, it's pretty good quality. And then for like my outfit, I use the Winsor Newton watercolors. And then for the shoes, I use a mix of Winsor Newton and Graham Bosch. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Like a magenta color that I bought. And then I made this like really nice, and the shoes, it makes a really nice pink. And then on the sleeves, it makes a really vibrant purple that I really like. For the face, I don't know, I always have a hard time shading, and that's one of my New Year's resolutions, like improve on my shading, because I don't know, I'm tired of doing kind of the same thing, but I guess that's kind of what a lot of artists do. They like have something that they like to do, like shade. And I don't know. I feel like in this year, I'm gonna work on it more. And then, yeah, I don't, maybe talk about the details. Let's see. I put bracelets on her because, yeah, I'm always wearing bracelets. I've had on like the same 30 bracelets for almost 4 years probably, but they've broken and I've had to like relace them or whatever. But I really like bracelets, and I added in some earrings, some heart earrings, because I'm always wearing some weird intricate earrings. I have these really big Sailor Moon ones that I wanted to put in, but there's so much detail and I didn't want to deal with it, so I just put like heart earrings. And oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that. So my zodiac sign is Gemini, and I'm 18, but I'm going to be turning 19 this year, so next year I guess I'll update it. I am the first day of Gemini too. My birthday is May 21st, so it falls right on the first day, which is really cool to me. I don't know if that's interesting to anyone else, but it's pretty... I've always bragged about it. Does that make me a Taurus? Like, closer to a Taurus? I don't know. Let me know if you're interested. Anywho, what was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, so I finished my first semester of graphic design, and it was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing around in Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator, and I even put together a magazine in, what was the name of the thing? It's called InDesign, yeah. I did a magazine in InDesign, and that was really fun. I never thought I'd create a magazine, but now I have like a saddle stitch copy of my magazine, and it looks really cool. If you gotta check that out, it's on my Instagram. Follow me over there. I'll put a link in the bio because I'm always changing my Instagram name. So I'll just put a link in the bio. I'll update those. And then, yeah, I passed everything. The hardest class that I really had was like my English class. And that was just kind of a pain because I didn't know what the teacher wanted from me. So it was always like a guessing game with her. And she never answered questions for me, so that was irritating. But yeah, overall, I had a really, really fun time my first semester of college. Like, I didn't go party that much, but I made a couple new friends, and that's honestly what matters. I really had a lot of fun. What else? I don't know. I'm kind of sick. Oh yeah, I just came back from a road trip. I went to Texas for a week to visit my family because we had something to do over there. And it was pretty fun seeing my cousins again, and my grandma and my grandpa. And yeah, I don't know. That's when I got sick, when we were coming back from Texas. And oh my god. It's been a week and I'm finally kind of getting over it, but I don't know where I got it from, and I felt horrible on my way back because like my ears were clogged with the altitude change, and then my nose was stuffy, so my head was hurting so bad. But I got through it, and it wasn't that bad. It was better when I took medicine, and now it's kind of going away, you know. So that's cool. Maybe I should talk about Magical Girls. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Magical Girls for like 2 seconds, okay? Sorry. I watched Sailor Moon in like September, and before that I was making Sailor Moon art, like a fake fan, because I had only watched like 3 episodes. Then I binged it, and I loved it, and now I can't find Sailor Moon, what is it? Sailor Moon Super S anywhere. So if you have anywhere, you know anywhere where they have Sailor Moon Super S, please let me know because I really want to watch it. And then I started watching Cardcaptor Sakura. I really like it, but I'm only like 15 episodes in, so I don't know how much I'll like it towards the end, but I'm sure I'll like it since I'm really into that magical girl scene. And then Madoka Magic, I already talked about that. If you want to watch it, watch at your own risk. It's an interesting anime. It's very interesting. I do recommend it. What else? Oh yeah, if you haven't watched Neon Genesis Evangelion, get on that. It's a great show. It's very trippy, makes you think about your life a lot, but I love it. And yeah, and then just talking about the final parts of this, I put a green background and a purple background on myself, just so that I wasn't standing on nothingness. And then I put little stars and constellations on it because I like space. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for listening to my rant. I will be back with more content. Follow me on Instagram if you're interested in my art. And I'll catch you guys next time. Please consider subscribing. And thank you for your time. Peace out.